What's up, guys? This is your boy TRaynard with Conversations with TRaynard. And I tell you what, I am absolutely excited to be here. Now, the last time we talked, I told you guys about these amazing events that we were having in the state of Georgia. And I tell you, you know what? They did not disappoint. The love and relationships experience at the art gallery. We had great food, great conversation, great drinks, and I tell you, we had an amazing time. And then we also had the phenomenal workshops, the love and relationships, living your best life workshops. We started right here that Saturday morning here in the ATL, and then we went from the ATL to Warner Robins, Georgia, and then down to Valdosta, Georgia, and we ended it in Thomasville. And you know what, guys? I really appreciate all of those who came out and supported, those who got the word out and supported. I mean, it was amazing. Now, some of y'all, Atlanta was too far for y'all to drive, right? But then when I had it in your city, it was too far for you to drive as well. But we're not going to talk about that. We really going to focus on those who came out, supported, but more importantly, those who were helped. The amazing Dr. Tabitha Carr, talk show host, best-selling author, founder of Good Girl Chocolate, really gave a lot of great information to all of the women who were in attendance. You know, information regarding thyroid and hormones and weight loss. And then, you know what? I came through and I talked about relationships and understanding the pitfalls of relationships and how to live your best life. You know, interestingly enough, I was able to give out the love languages test. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the love languages test, understand that there are 5 love languages. And it is so important in relationships that you not only know your partner's love language, but that you know your love language as well. So see, there are 5 love languages. There's acts of service, there's quality time, there's physical touch, there's words of affirmation, and then there's gifts. See, it's so important that you understand what your dominant love language is. Because too often as men, we try to love all women the same. Isn't that right, Joe? We do that, right? Not understanding that God has uniquely made each and every woman, and she has her likes and her dislikes, right? So it's so important that you understand her love language. You understand what's most important to her. So we gave that test out, and we had single people who were, you know, just becoming aware of their love language. We had couples who've been married for years, and they were like, wow, we are amazed at the love language we never knew. So I tell you guys, it was an amazing weekend. And once again, thank all of you for coming out and supporting. And be on the lookout because we're already in the planning stages for the very next experience, guys. What else is going on? I had the opportunity a couple days ago to talk with an older couple. And whenever I see older couples together, I always ask the question of, you know, if you could give advice to anyone who's looking to get married, or those who are newlyweds, or even if you're not a newlywed, but you're looking for a something that's very key in order to have a long-lasting relationship, what would you suggest? And I tell you, I just really marveled just talking to this couple because I could see that they had their flow going. I mean, they were so in tune that they didn't cut each other's words off. Everything it was like a synergy. But what they told me, they said, you know what? This took years to get here. So how many of us don't take the time in our relationships, in our marriages, in order to get that synergy with our partners? You know what it is? I think we live in a microwave society, right? We want things right immediately. And if it's not right, we out. So I'm not just talking about y'all, I'm talking about me as well. Because I have been that person in the past where I'm like, you know what? If this is not right, I'm out, right? If not you, somebody else. But what happens is you find yourself going from relationship to relationship to relationship and it not being right. But guess who's the common denominator? Yeah, that's you. So even, I think about, I was at someone's house a couple months ago, and I was hungry, and they said, okay, well, go ahead and warm your food up, but the microwave is not working. And I said, oh, you know what? Never mind, right? Because just the thought of having to put something in the oven and wait for it to warm up, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll just start. Why? Because I'm so accustomed to the microwave and living in a microwave society. So I walked away from this couple just really excited about, the synergy that they had, and just, the words of wisdom that they imparted. And once again, it gave me hope, not only for myself, but also for my listeners as well, that, you know what? Your person is out there for you. So, guys, on today's show, I am absolutely excited. I have a young lady in the house who, it's funny, she was at the experience, and we're going to ask her about her experience at the experience. But she definitely, I love talking to her because she's very real from the female perspective, right? So I just want to kind of talk with her and bring her on so that we can. I don't know. I'm not going to say argue a little bit, right? Because y'all know I'm right. She's wrong. But just so we can have some interesting dialogue between men and women. So when I come back, we're going to bring our guest on, and we're going to chop it up. So this is TRaynard with Conversations with TRaynard. We'll be right back.